Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about finding tax. So the first thing we need to know is that tax is added to the cost. So if you buy something, you are paying extra for the tax, and tax is always a percent of the price. It's not always the same dollar amount, it's a percent. And tax percent changes depending on where you're purchasing the item. It even varies within the state of California. Different cities have different tax rates. So number one says to find the amount of 8% tax for a $65 video game. So we want to know what is 8%, and we're going to change that to a decimal, of 65. Of means multiply. So think about when we did our percent equations and our percent proportions, and I talked about how I think the percent equation is the easiest way to do a percent problem. It's the easiest one you can set up in your head and use a calculator for if you're in an actual store and wondering what the price is. So again, it's what is 8% of 65. Of means multiply. So now I'm just putting that in my calculator. 0.08 times 65 gives me, let me put that in again. 0.08 times 65 gives me this, 5.2. Now we know that money has two decimal places. So if your calculator only gives you one decimal place, you can put a 0 at the end. This is $5.20. This is how much tax you would pay on a $65 video game. The next question says, what is the total amount paid for the video game? So we will need to add the $65 it costs to buy the video game plus the tax that you'll be charged in addition to the price of the video game. So altogether, you would spend $70.20. It is okay to use your calculator, but you do need to show at least this much work. All right, moving on. It says a book costs $23.95 and tax is $7.25. What is the total cost of the book? This is not asking just for how much the tax is, but the total cost. So first let's find what is 7.25%. If I take that percent sign off, I'm moving the decimal 2 places to the left. So what is 7.25% of means multiply? $23.95. This is just going to go in my calculator, 0.0725 times $23.95, and this is what I get. Okay, but I need this to be money. Money goes to 2 decimal places, so I'm going to look at the third, and if it's 5 or more, I'm going to round up, and we're going to pay $1.74 in tax. The question, though, did not ask how much tax I paid, but how much is the book altogether. So let's take the price of the book and add the amount of the tax. I'm going to do $23.95 plus $1.74, and the total cost is going to be $25.69 for the book. And lastly, find the total cost of an $85 bat, and that has 5% tax. Again, like the previous problem, it's looking for the total cost, not just the tax. So I'm doing what is 5% of 85, and I can just put that in my calculator. 0.05 times 85 is $4.25, so that's how much tax. And then the total cost is going to be the $85 for the bat plus $4.25 for tax, for a total of $89.25 total that we would pay for the bat. All right, to recap, for tax, we're going to multiply the percent times the price. Make sure the percent is in decimal form. Anytime you take the percent sign off, you need to move the decimal 2 places to the left because you're dividing by 100. And then you're going to multiply that by the price. And if it asks for the total cost, you're going to add that on to the price. Thanks for watching.